What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another shot review. Today we're going to take a look at some of the most popular Glock pistols for home defense as well as all-around general purpose. This could mean the guns work well for both CCW and larger platform shooting. It's important to note that when you're looking for a home defense pistol, do you want something that's a little on the larger side, bigger than your CCW gun, so that you have the opportunity to mount optics and lights and it's easier to manipulate? Some shooters also feel more comfortable starting out with a larger gun because it allows them to master the fundamentals on something easily to control. I think the most important pistols to start with would be the Glock 17 and 34, which are both 9mm pistols based on the same full-size frame of the original Glock 17. There are parts and accessories everywhere on the market for these firearms, and instructors are very familiar with the platform if you want to invest in some training after picking up the gun. The magazine capacity on the 17 and 34 varies from 10 to 17 rounds, all depending on what state you live in, and up to 33 rounds if you purchase aftermarket magazines. 9mm is touted for its minimal recoil, but it still has plenty of penetration and it's a fairly flat shooting cartridge. Another reason why the 17 and 34 are some of the best home defense gun choices is because they're everywhere. You special order any of them, and typically they're available in any store almost all the time. They're a staple item and should be available to see anytime you walk into a gun store. It's not uncommon for seasoned shooters to also CCW these larger models, simply because of how well they shoot. If you're looking for a gun that's also the same full-size range but comes in a larger caliber, the Glock 20 and 21 are also great considerations, and we're going to go in depth on both of these gun chambers in 10mm and 45 ACP. You might want each of these pistols because in the case of the Glock 20, it shoots from a 10mm round, which is known for its incredible velocity and stopping power. There are many reasons why engaging target threats or vehicles with 10mm would be effective. The pistol allows for a pretty decent magazine capacity with an average of 10 to 15 rounds in the gun, similar to the Glock 17. The Glock 20 is shooting a bullet that's much heavier and considerably faster. It also has a rail on the bottom of the gun, which allows you to put a flashlight or a laser, something a lot of shooters are looking for to purchase in addition to the pistol, because it allows them to get a positive identification of targets in low light or nighttime scenarios. Novice shooters have an opportunity to manipulate the firearm without putting themselves at risk of damaging their hands as well, since these pistols are all full-size and seem to be a bit more forgiving. If you want the same size pistol and the largest bore diameter, the Glock 21 would be your best choice. It's yet again a full-size 4.5-inch gun chambered in 45 ACP, a very powerful cartridge, known for its stopping power and ability to bring down threats. The Glock 21 comes with a 13-round magazine or 10-round, and there are often larger capacity magazines for sale by third parties. 45 ACP is still a popular cartridge of choice for many shooters because it's something that they grew up shooting, and something that a lot of people have ammo stockpiled for. 45 ACP is a formidable form of defense since the average bullet weight is 230 grains, which is typically twice the weight of 9mm, while they maintain similar velocities. Most of the new generation 5 Glocks are known to come with the ability to mount an optic. Glock refers to their Modular Object System, MOS. Many shooters are switching over to red dots because with the right amount of practice, you have the opportunity to be more accurate by purchasing the gun with the optic system already included. You don't need to send it to an aftermarket upgrade shop. In certain states that regulate guns or how they can be sold, that red dot is still achievable, but the shooter is required to utilize the aftermarket upgrade facilities to do the work after purchase. The gun is shipped to be machined and refinished, and then you can add that optic to the original pistol. A full-size Glock with a flashlight and a red dot aiming device turns your gun into a very powerful defense weapon with the ability of positive target identification and enhanced accuracy. It's important to note one last set of guns that Glock produces, and we consider them a very modern innovation and somewhat of a wild card because they're the newest guns in the Glock lineup and are also compatible with each other. The Glock 45, 46, 47, and 48 are all 9mm models that share similarities and the ability to interchange slides. But the biggest differences come in the fact that each model had a different slide and grip link combination. Essentially, if you wanted the entire range of 4 guns, you only need to purchase 2 and make changes as you go. By offering many new and dependable choices for shooters alike, Glock's been able to innovate from early generations to the modern solutions they manufacture today. They've implemented optics and accessory rails, as well as new ways to accommodate more shooters on their platform. The aftermarket for the Glock does not stop at just lights and optics. There's also a wide array of accessories that have been designed to optimize the manipulation of the pistol for each individual shooter. Companies like Hogue and Gripskin make products that can be applied to the frame of the pistol to enhance both the texture as well as the width of where the shooter's hands would be placed. There are also companies that manufacture enhanced magazine wells for direct attachment that make reloading smoother and more simple by eliminating the potential snags when the magazine is placed in the gun. Depending on your target, you can start with the simple polymer magwell made by Magpul or opt for the machined alloy piece that Dawson Precision makes. There are also new metal guide rod upgrades. That allows the shooter to add a more durable guide rod and the ability to change the weight of the spring on the guide rod so that the gun is tailored to more specific ammunition. We also must not forget about companies like Zafiri Precision, who make a complete replacement slide set for a majority of the Glock lineup. They have developed custom slides and finishes to allow everyone a chance at making their own gun more unique. One of our favorite pieces is the blowhole slide and barrel combo that integrates a compensator right into the barrel slide, thus meaning you no longer have to use a threaded barrel. For most states, the threaded barrel is not an issue, but for states like Maryland and California, guns have become overregulated, and citizens cannot have those same freedoms. One of the next best selling points that Glock also has is some of the best holster compatibility on the market, with companies such as Safariland, and we hope people making well over 50 variants supporting all Glock models, including ones that have optics and light attachments while holstered. Shooters also like to opt toward using night sights, which is another upgrade that can be done both before and after time of purchase. There are many companies that support the iron sight market for Glock. With Glock's modern innovation and constant progression forward, we can expect more firearms in the near future as they tend to release 2 new guns every year. Please be sure to stay tuned because there are more videos to come. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as well. We love feedback and suggestions and would like to know what you, the viewers, would want to see in the future.